Many people struggle to make ends meet after retiring, and usually that's because of inefficient financial planning throughout their working careers. Schalk Louw, portfolio manager at PSG Wealth, joins us from Cape Town to discuss ways to avert the retirement dilemma. Schalk, thank you very, very much for joining us this afternoon. When is the right time to start saving for your retirement?
Well, I think that's the easiest question I've ever had, because that must be today. I think, lots of questions usually go down. It doesn't matter if you're 25 or 55. I mean, it still comes down to that thing. You pretty much have to start today. So I think if you look at, most of these people, even R1,000 a month, if you can just up your payments, with R1,000 a month. Let's say you've got 5 years to go. You're at 55. You're aiming to retire at 60 years old at a growth rate of 10% per annum. That, let's call it R1,000 a month, would effectively, hand at an 8% withdrawal rate, give you about R500 per month extra, after you've retired. Now, I know that might not sound a lot to a lot of people out there, but there's also that saying that says, half of something is better than all of nothing.
On that particular note, though, Schalk, we know that retirement is one of those topics that has many legs to it and can be quite wide. But when we come to the typical measures of saving for retirement, pension funds together with retirement annuities are quite popular products. But are there other means, such as DIY techniques, that consumers can be aware of?
Naturally. I mean, the products out there are, there's a huge amount of products. I mean, saying that one is better than the other, every single product, being a pension fund, a retirement annuity. I mean, you've got things since last year. We've got products like tax-free investment plans. You can save directly. It all comes back to, firstly, start saving. Make sure that you've got enough when you retire. And then, secondly, just remember that, Big Al said, nobody cares for your capital more than yourself. So make sure that you know what products you're invested in. All of these products got very good tax advantages, cost advantages. Go and identify them, investigate them.
It's easier said than done, isn't it, in the current economic Schalk? How does one start saving, in these tough economic climates?
Yeah, that's. I know it's a tough one. I mean, everybody is experiencing that. But I started that article this week where I said, it gives me that feeling of the ostrich that's putting his head in the sand. I remember my little ones. You were looking for them, and then you just find this little blanket overhead of this little one. You see the whole body, but because they're not seeing you. You must not be seeing them. And that's a lot of the situation where we currently sit with people that know they haven't started at that 25 or 30, and now they're sort of given up. And if I don't look at my bank balance, or if I don't look at my retirement planning, it's not going to be there. It's there. Retirement is coming. That's the one thing I can promise you. It's going to be coming. So I would say, the easiest way to address that is get a plan and make sure you implement it today.
Strong words of advice there. Thank you so much for your time today. That was Schalk Louw, who's a portfolio manager at PSG.